Thank you, Honourable Speaker. The provisions of Section 1781 of the Constitution 1996 set out the composition of the Judicial Services Commission, JSE. Apart from the Chief Justice, the President of the Supreme Court of Appeal, the JSC, also consists of 6 persons designated by the National Assembly from among its members, at least 3 of whom must be members of opposition parties represented in the Assembly in terms of Section 1781H of the Constitution. The Constitution does not contain an inherent qualification requirement for members to sit on the JSC. Since members who qualify to be appointed to the JSC are already members of Parliament and therefore bound by their oath of office, the Constitution in its wisdom does not regulate the qualification of members to sit in the JSC. The existing Constitution scholarship on the makeup of the JSC endorses the appointment of politicians to the JSC. According to Professor Pierre DeVos, judges are not elected. The involvement of politicians in the JSC provides a semblance of credibility to the JSC process, especially because politicians are deemed to enjoy the mandate of the electorate. The further point to be made relates to the powers of the judiciary, which include invalidating legislation and adjudicating serious matters of national public importance. Importantly, politicians are involved in the JSC so that they amplify the voice of the poor, the electorate. Therefore, the legal qualification and judicial experience of members such as Dr. Hlophe are a shoe fit for a body such as the JSC. It is also important to highlight that the numerical and proportional strength of parties such as the MKP and the resultant privileges accruing from that are constitutionally protected. The attempt to erode the will of the people by dictating to the MKP which of its preferred candidates are to be designated to the JSC is constitutionally repulsive. More importantly, the rules of the National Assembly do not prescribe the minimum requirement for the delegation or appointment of members to any of its forums such as the JSE. The MKP has done huge justice to the House to bring into the lawmaking House a Cambridge graduate, PhD graduate with law, a Cambridge graduate, PhD graduate from Cambridge with law degree to come into the House and assist the House to make the laws of this country. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. EFF.